let's watch a cartoon. Hi Mike, what's up? Honestly, seen better days. Tell me what happened. I was sitting at my desk at work and I just opened my Facebook app, and the next thing I knew, several hours passed and I missed my deadline again. And my boss told me off. Yeah, he's so mean. Anyways, I was thinking maybe I should start my own business. At least I won't have a boss and I can do whatever I want and I won't get an earful every day. Sounds good to me. You could give it a shot. What if something goes wrong and I lose my business? At least you'll know you've tried, and you can always go back to getting your miserable salary and an earful as a bonus. Alright, now prepare to practice. Answer my questions aloud and as quickly as you can. So one day, Mike was sitting at his desk at work, opened his Facebook app and stayed there for several hours. Because of that, he missed his deadline. In other words, he didn't do his job on time, and his boss told him off. Did Mike open Instagram app? No, he didn't. Did he open TikTok app? No, he didn't. What app did he open? He opened Facebook app. Did he close it immediately? No, he didn't. Was he using the app for a few minutes? No, he wasn't. Was he using the app for several hours? Yes, he was. How long was he using the app? He was using the app for several hours. Did he meet the deadline? No, he didn't. Did he miss the deadline? Yes, he did. What did he miss? He missed the deadline. Why did he miss the deadline? Because he was using Facebook. Again, why did he miss the deadline? Because he was using Facebook. Was his boss happy about it? No, he wasn't. Was he angry at Mike? Oh, yes, he was. Did he tell him off? Yes, he did. He told him off means he shouted at him. Again, did he tell him off? Yes, he did. Why? Because he missed the deadline. Again, why did his boss tell him off? Because he missed the deadline. Mike is sick and tired of his stupid boss who shouts at him, so he thinks of starting his own business. Anyways, I was thinking maybe I should start my own business. At least I won't have a boss, and I can do whatever I want, and I won't get an earful every day. Is Mike thinking of retiring? No, he isn't. Is he thinking of starting his own business? Yes, he is. What is he thinking of? He is thinking of starting his own business. Yes, because if he starts his own business, he won't have a boss who would shout at him. At least I won't have a boss, and I can do whatever I want, and I won't get an earful every day. To get an earful means to hear someone shout at you or tell you bad things like his boss does. Will he have a boss if he starts his own business? No, he won't. Can he do whatever he wants when he starts his own business? Yes, he can. What can he do when he starts his own business? He can do whatever he wants when he starts his own business. Will anybody give him an earful when he starts a business? No, they won't. Nobody will give him an earful. It means nobody will shout at him. And he can browse Facebook all day long. Yeah. His friend likes the idea, and he thinks that Mike should give it a shot. It means he thinks that Mike should try it. He should try starting and running the business. Does Peter think it's not worth starting a business? No, he doesn't. Does he think that Mike should give it a shot? Yes, he does. What does Peter think? Peter thinks that Mike should give it a shot. Again, what does Peter think? Peter thinks that Mike should give it a shot. What does it mean? It means that Mike should try starting and running a business. One more time. What does it mean if Peter thinks that Mike should give it a shot? It means Mike should try starting and running a business. Of course, and if things go south, he can close his business and go back to slave labor. What if something goes wrong and I lose my business? At least you'll know you've tried, and you can always go back to getting your miserable salary and an earful as a bonus. Now it's time for a test. Choose the option you think is right. The car fell apart because it was made of low-end Chinese plastic. What does it mean? Is it very thick and durable plastic? Or perhaps cheap plastic? Or very old? Make up your mind. Of course it's cheap. Low-end plastic is very cheap and low-quality plastic. He hit a home run by inviting Jill to the movies because she really loves popcorn. He hit a home run? What does it mean? He accidentally punched Jill in the face? He failed miserably? Or he had a big success? Of course he had a big success. You will never know if you like roller coaster rides if you don't even give it a shot. If you don't even give it a shot. What does it mean? If you don't take a gun and shoot somebody, if you don't try it, or if you don't spend all your money. Of course it means if you don't try it. If you want to make this lesson even more useful for your English, watch this video again and repeat the questions I ask in exactly the same manner. You will thank me later. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.